A lot of Christians ask, why don't we see the Holy Spirit flow or move in our church or our lives more? Well, it's not because the Holy Spirit has stopped flowing or moving. It's because we have stopped allowing the Spirit to flow or move. The Bible undeniably states the Holy Spirit enters you and lives in you when you accept Jesus. But Christians have been taught to call down the Holy Spirit, to wait for the Holy Spirit to arrive. That belief is denying the Holy Spirit is living in you. It is actually denying the deity of God. It is unbelief in the presence of the Holy Spirit. No wonder we aren't seeing the Holy Spirit move, because we're denying his existence is even living in us. You see, God gave us all free will, and we can accept the Bible's truths or deny and refuse to accept them. If you say you believe the Holy Spirit is living in you, but then you believe it's necessary to call down the Holy Spirit or wait for him to arrive, you have unbelief that the Spirit is actually living in you. You have to believe and not doubt for the Holy Spirit to be able to be released and move and flow in you and through you. Let me give you a couple modern day examples that might help you understand what the Bible's trying to explain to us. Let's say you're visiting a friend's house for a party and you go downstairs to get some chairs, but it's dark. You go upstairs, you tell your friend to call the electric company because it's dark down there. There's no lights. Your friend calls the electric company and complains saying there's no lights, it doesn't work, nothing's happening. The electric company tells them you already have power inside your home. Just turn on the switch and allow the power to flow. You see, you do not control the source of the power, but you control its ability to flow. Example number 2. A child grew up living in a very high-tech home with a touchless faucet. All he has to do is put his hands under the faucet and it turns on and water flows out. He visits a friend's house one day and goes to get a glass of water, but when he puts his glass under the faucet, nothing happens. No water. He tells his friend they should call the water supply company and complain. The boy calls the company and complains, saying, there's no water, it doesn't work, nothing's happening. The company tells him, you already have water inside your house. Just turn on the faucet and allow the water to flow. You see, again, you do not control the source of the water, but you control its ability to flow by turning the faucet on. Number 3, an elderly couple gets their first cell phone, and it's a flip phone. They open it up, they press all the buttons on the phone, but nothing happens. No dialing sound, nothing. They bring it back to the store and complain. There's no signal, they say. It doesn't work. Nothing's happening. The store employee tells them there are cell phone signals all around you, but you have to activate the call by pressing the send button. You see, you do not control the source of the signal, but you control the phone's ability to function, to operate. You have to activate it for that to work. You see, it's up to you to activate the power of the Holy Spirit, to release him, to allow him to flow in you and through you. The Holy Spirit will not force himself on anyone. We have to activate his power and allow him to flow. Be blessed.